Then...
Pourquoi ça fait ça?
First things first, you're going to explain just how the hell you got in here. The Performance Center is official NXT Mutiny territory now.
Chase got us in, right?
That's right. I'm Chase. Used to train here a few years back. Still think I got a raw deal. Before that, I was a popular minor league mascot named Ribby. Ring a bell?
I have no idea what you're talking about. So you just walked right in? I don't get it.
Well, I still had my old badge. Plus, it helped that I kept in touch with Todd, the security guard. Good guy.
Freaking Todd! This really is his last strike. Anyway, I'll deal with him later. Why exactly are you here?
We're here to show Mutiny just how great me and Chase are. If you want to take down Raw and SmackDown, you need to sign us.
Is Shawn Michaels still here? What about Corey Klein? I'd like to give them a piece of my mind. They really missed the boat on old Chase.
None of them are here. You're dealing with me, okay? NXT Mutiny signed me to be their top producer, and I can't have outsiders showing up unannounced on my watch.
Ah, il est dans lui aussi,
My
il est dans
bosses would not
NXT
approve.
Mutiny.
I told
Oh
you
non
this was a
plus.
bad idea, Chase. Let's just go to SmackDown or Raw, where they recognize real talent. Their GMs have been blowing up my phone nonstop.
Wait, they have? You know, it just so happens that the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions are training here today and need some opponents. So if you two think you're...
You won't regret this.
Just remember, if this works out, who gave you the big break. Now excuse me. I need to go fire Todd. I'm happy you two came in today. Lexus and JC were just telling me they wanted some real competition, but I guess you'll have to do. Kidding! Let's see what those Raw and SmackDown GMs were so excited.
C'est de NXT Mutiny, toi, hein? Sale merde. Hein, sale merde. Toi aussi, là? Toi aussi, t'y es? Toi aussi, t'y es? Toi aussi, t'y es? Sac à merde, purin, de cheval bleu, tu, mais, merde. Aïe.
You two are making Lexus and JC look like wrestling gods.
There's a tag.
I've seen more impressive moves in a slow motion replay. For how we can freshen up NXT. Bringing back a shaky cam every time someone gets hit. 3 cuts per second. Bailey and KO are gonna love it.
That's a tag.
JC, I'm sorry. They said they were good. guys did say you were wrestlers, right?
Tiens. On va encore? T'en veux encore? Tiens. Attends, ça va, Chico. Ouf, ouf, ouf.
There's a tag. Oh, look! It's the dynamic duo of disappointment.
Oh, arrête de parler!
After this match is over, can you help me set up my new office computer? Having trouble with that pesky dongle again. 1, 2. Have you thought about tagging out permanently?
Aïe.
Can we pick up the pace? I just remembered that I have to pick up Bailey's dry cleaning.
Qu'est-ce que tu veux? Qu'est-ce que tu veux? Ah, tu veux le sentir? Tu vas le sentir passer, mon petit. Tiens. Tiens. Bye bye. Rentre chez toi.
Hey, Chase! Maybe you should chase after a new career. I got a million of them. 2.
Viens là, viens.
Too bad we're not
Oh,
recording
voilà.
this match. It's worthy of 6 stars. Kidding. 0.6, maybe. That's a tag. My new mutiny business cards are gonna be amazing. We're talking next level. Call this the performance center, not the flop around center.
Tiens. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Yeah.
You two are supposed to be hot free agents? I don't get it. Not gonna lie, this beat's working for Miz. But that's not saying much. Every Tuesday I had to clip his toenails. Am I oversharing?
Aïe. Ah, ah.
3, 4, 5. Are you two auditioning to be wrestlers? Or are you going for more of a second stage improv comedy vibe? my interview.
Aïe. Toi aussi, tu veux le sentir? Tu l'as senti tout à l'heure, la fille. Tiens, tu vas le sentir aussi, le garçon.
I don't know if I'll be sharing this footage with the bosses. You notice my new black suit I got? Just trying to fit that. Oh, rebel mutiny vibe. Is it working?
Non. Non. Ah. Oh. Je vais perdre, de toute façon. Oh.
We weren't ready for that match, Troy, but I promised the outcome would be different with more time to prepare.
Speak for yourself. I was fully prepared.
I'll handle this, Chase. So, what do you think about a rematch, Troy?
I think it's cute you think another match would turn out any differently. But you've given me a great idea. If you want a rematch so bad, why not do it on NXT? So the entire world can see your big debut and how talented you are.
Thank you. I accept your offer of a rematch on NXT.
Perfect. The Unity Champions are gonna look great. And Bailey, KO, and all my new bosses here at Mutiny are gonna love it. Thanks for doing me this huge favor.
Anytime.
Anytime. Any place. Attends. Apparence. Est-ce que je peux changer le nom? Parce que Superstar arrive sur le ring. Superstar. C'est là. Non. Info, voilà. Comment on va l'appeler? Allez. Kate. Kate. Ah, Katie. Non, pas une gagne, France. France-Paris. Voilà. Superstar. Superstar. Là, c'est mieux. Katie, Kate. Voilà. Alors, comment ça se passe? Ça se passe super. Le nouveau producteur complètement crétin de Mutiny nous laissait faire un deuxième match chez NXT. Même si je ne lui ai pas dit qui irait affronter les Chupenetti. Ah donc, il ne sait pas ce sera nous quand un plan se déroule sans accroc. Et Shade a fait du bon boulot. Je t'avais bien dit que ce serait encore plus convaincant si on ne lui disait rien. Pédale, il pourrait encore nous être utile.
And this is definitely not the pairing we were expecting.
I had heard that the #1 draft pick and their partner here tonight were tight, but I didn't expect indie wrestler Chase to be pushed aside.
I don't know who's more surprised, us or Lexis King and JC Jane. They planned for a cakewalk and instead got a match against one of the best WWE has to offer and their debuting partner.
Let's see what else the challengers have up their sleeves as they battle for the Unity Tag titles.
Remember, guys, the title is on the line here in this one.
And I don't remember the last time the champ was in this much jeopardy, Cole. Tonight might just be the night the title changes hands.
The following contest is a intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, Chris and Kathy. And their opponents, the team of Lexis King and JC Jane.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles.
Allez, viens là, toi, mon petit.
How much might a
Prends le partenaire. Ok, partenaire. La pression.
surprise change like this affect the Unity Champ's game plan?
A heck of a lot. Everybody in the arena expected an indie wrestler named Chase. And instead, we had the WWE debut of a formidable partner for the #1 draft pick.
Well, not to mention it was a very sneaky and shrewd strategy to pull the switch on Mutiny. King and Jane have got to adjust on the fly while already in the thick of things.
Voilà.
What a way to get out of that one.
A clash of counters, and these superstars did their homework. Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Corner, a couple back elbows to follow.
And now she's making it to the top rope here.
Perched up top.
Oh, back landing. That's not what she had planned.
Oh, she retaliates.
Able to make a timely escape.
Yo! Petit, petit.
Slightly rattled out.
He's got to be eyeing his corner, hoping he can regroup on the apron.
Into the kick. That was disastrous.
There's a tag. What are we going to see?
Allez.
Double team effort.
Double shoulder block. It's got to be demoralizing when you're the combatant on the wrong side of the double team. Maybe you want to rework the game plan about now.
Clothesline in the corner. And an elbow for good measure.
And he makes the tag.
Locking up here. Oh, hook to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexus King with the
Allez, allez.
The referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
Oh oui, Chase! Chase, il est là!
To compete tonight?
Credit to the challengers for throwing NXT off their game.
Hold on. Spear.
Oh, le spear! Le spear! Le Chase!
At least okay enough.
Allez, KD! Oh, le KD! Allez, mon KD!
For some kind of double team move.
And down on a JC Jane with the cover.
Oui, oui! Oh oui, on est champion! On est champion de la divinité! Eh oui, putain! Eh oui!
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
Alors, Bailey, KO et tout là, hein? Il passe scripting, il est où, il est où?
A couple weeks ago, but now taking their Unity tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
Exceptionnel, exceptionnel tout ça. Oui. L'union fait la force.
I saw what you did by pulling a fast one on NXT and winning their Unity championships. Clever.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny. We've known each other since we were kids.
I know all about you. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it. So this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
Is it, though? Like you said, you're too close to this. Might be clouding your judgment.
I know you're new here, so I'll let that slide.
Bottom line, we're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Celui-là, on dirait qu'il est du côté de NXT. Grâce à leur stratégie inattendue, les nouveaux champions en équipe Unity sont Chris et Kay. Victoire de plus pour le camp. Du bien. Bravo les champions, j'aurais préféré prendre ma revanche personnellement sur les ex-champions Unity. Pour ce qu'ils m'ont fait, je suis quand même ravi de les voir faire comme ça. Et j'ai une bonne nouvelle, je serai bientôt de retour pour lutter contre NXT Mutiny. Oh. Ah, NXT Mutiny, ils sont pas contents. Hein. Et NXT et WWE, ils font...
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you tricked them into defending their Unity titles. And then walked away with them, too. Well done.
Thanks. I guess that producer Troy was fired by Mutiny for his screw-up and is now groveling to get his job back with us. Good luck with that.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldous and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
Yeah, it is convenient. I can't believe he's still staying neutral. Makes you wonder if there's something else going on there.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any Mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
Ah, comme on est à SmackDown. À Raw. Va être à Raw. Avec Chris. Oh, on a NXT Arena Mutiny et NXT Unity Tag Team. Technique de prise à deux, wait, flash. Ok. et G2O. Allez, on va parler à G2O.
Am I the only one seeing this, Oos? NXT's mutiny out here making moves, pulling everyone to their side while people watch the uprising from the sidelines. Even Triple H and the board are low-key cheering for them.
You don't have to remind me. I saw it firsthand at the draft, remember? It should be all hands on deck.
Yeet. We need more people doing stuff like taking those Unity titles off them.
Thanks. It might have been a small victory, but every little bit helps. If we can keep chipping away, eventually they'll topple.
For real. Anything to slow their momentum down. It was starting to feel like they could do whatever they wanted. Reminds me of when the Bloodline first started. We had that edge. And nobody was cool like us.
But we've seen that all play out before, right? Starts out hot, but a lot of folks are gonna get left out once they get what they want, you know?
Seen it, felt it. When you're useful, you get used. When you're not, well, like you said, we've seen how that plays out.
It's impressive the way Mutiny's able to manipulate people. They've got a knack for pulling strings and making the bad guy look cool. But that's something we could work with. Use their own game to play them.
You got something cooking.
You said it yourself. People are joining up because Mutiny is cool. It's got an edge that makes standard corporate WWE look basic.
We can't compete with that smoke.
Not unless I show them some fire, Oos.
So you do have a plan. Yeet.
Yep. And I'm kicking it off later tonight. You're gonna love this one, Jay.
Can't wait, Oos.
Alors, ceci est l'indicateur de confirmation d'histoire. Il vous fournit des informations importantes sur l'histoire, comme les récompenses obtenues en cas de réussite. Vous pouvez confirmer ou revenir en arrière quand cet indicateur s'affiche. WCW, NWO, Sold Out, 1997. Ok.
It's the superstar who is destined for WWE greatness.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Paris, France. Weighing in at 237 pounds. One half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, Chris.
Oh là, comment je suis. Oh, que je suis beau là-dedans. Oh, que je suis beau là-dedans.
This may be an embrace of those notorious NWO devious and disruptive tactics.
Color me concerned, Corey. He could be hinting at an alliance with Mutiny. That would be a major shift in the power balance.
C'est chez moi, Ro, c'est chez moi.
This match won't.
Qui je vais jouer? C'est Cable? C'est Cable.
And his opponent, representing American-made from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds, Chad Gable.
Gable's recently taken a whole new class under his wing, and they're much better than those old losers. Chad Gable is a paragon of athleticism.
And Chad Gable leads his students by a brutal example. I'm sure I'm not the only one still distracted by that NWO shirt. It's tough to focus on the match with that hanging in the air.
Well, just try being a professional, Saxton. It's a shirt. Besides, I'm sure we'll get an
Oh,
explanation.
I'm also sure Chad Gable isn't worrying about his opponent's wardrobe. He looks poised to prove that skills, not shirts, win matches.
He's getting pumped, he's getting focused, and he's taking the WWE.
Oh, oh, oh. Ah, t'as voulu faire ça? Moi, je t'ai vu, moi, par derrière. Oh.
Kick to the gut. Oh, brutal forearm. He's ready to show his opponent and the world what he's made of. Shoulder tackle.
He's able to reverse it.
Battle of counters. No one's getting their full offense in. These two showing how well they know each other. Answer after answer for each other's offense.
Sent into the corner.
To the corner. And an elbow for good measure.
From the middle row.
Whoa.
Gable boils that one. Oh, get ready. He's waiting for the perfect time. Ooh, sharp elbow.
Oh. Tu veux faire ça? J'étais invaincu sur ça, moi. Allez, continue. Continue. Hop.
But that's not all. What a combination. Gable is stumbling to his feet.
Stops the kick. Both sides with an answer to every piece of offense.
Kick out just before two.
Refusing to give up even an inch of ground as this match continues. And he evades the attack. Dominating shoulder tackle. Oh, man, he is fired up now. Oh, what a quick hit. No way. Astounding.
Allez, par une cordine, grâce à toi. J'ai eu cette prise grâce à toi, mon gars. Non, simplement deux. Allez, hop, tu rentres chez toi. Mets ton petit pull en laine. C'est parti. Merci, merci à tous. Au revoir.
An impressive victory, and maybe with the win under his belt, we can get some clarity about his attire.
I hope so, Corey. With all the chaos mutiny is causing these days, the last thing we need is ambiguity. I have a feeling this is more than just a random shirt.
Oh, stylé, stylé. Oh, stylé, cette image-là. Oh, je vais tuer tout le monde. Je vais tuer tout le monde, je te dis.
Incredible performance out there tonight, but I think there's one question on everyone's mind. Why the NWO shirt?
Look, we all know that WWE is at a turning point. There's a civil war brewing, and it's largely because WWE has become stale, predictable, formulaic. We need to evolve.
So you're saying that you're joining Mutiny?
No. Mutiny is chaos for the sake of chaos. And just like so many times in history, the real fighters are going to get pushed aside once the leaders get what they want. Anyone who thinks they can trust Bailey and KO to protect their best interests is an idiot. So here's my message to all the superstars on both sides and everywhere in between. It's time for a new direction. We need to embrace our past to forge our future. That's why I'm wearing this shirt. The NWO wasn't about politics. It was about power and domination. So anyone who wants to stop playing the game and wants to run it, join me in my NWO movement.
That is a powerful call to arms, but as the former #1 draft pick, some might say you're as establishment as it gets. How do you reconcile that with calling for this new direction?
Being the #1 pick gives me a platform. My position lets me bridge the gap between the establishment and the rebels. I'm not here to tear down. I'm here to build better. So stand with me and take the third path. Not mutiny, not the WWE establishment, but a movement built on real power. I'm calling for a new era. Not just to challenge mutiny, but to redefine this business as it should be through dominance and brute force. Welcome to the New World Order.
Ouais, c'est cool, ouais. Il est vraiment aux abois, Chris. Je pense vraiment que cette réédition de NWO est une alternative à NXT qui joue avec des choses qui le dépassent. C'est plus des années 90. La nostalgie ne sera pas. C'est pas un c'était plutôt. Moi j'étais fan. J'ai hâte de montrer à Braun ce qu'est NWO et ce qu'elle est toujours. Wouah! Allez, on va se continuer un revival de NWO et c'est ce mouvement dans sa tombe. Vu ce que ça a donné le dernier retour de NWO à NWO, WWE, je ne devrais pas m'emballer. C'est plus fort que moi. Ça fait monter à 78. Okay.
So, do you want to tell me what the hell you're thinking? Bringing back the NWO?
Relax. Let me explain.
You'd better explain. I made you the #1 draft pick because I trusted you to be a cornerstone for WWE, not spearhead a whole new rebellion.
It's not another rebellion. This NWO stuff is just a way to stir up some trouble within Mutiny. It's a play. I just need people to believe it's real. And that's obviously working.
That is a pretty good idea, actually. But I really wish you'd run the stuff past me first.
And spoil the surprise? Come on. I've got this under control. Just sit back and enjoy my brilliant manipulations. You just might learn something.
Okay, I'll give you some rope. Just be smart.
I always am. That's why it's working.
Oui. Oui. Ils me donnent tous la main. Salut Shoti et moi, on a discuté. Oh. Il n'y a pas trop l'ambiance qui règne à Multi, mais on la sent bien, cette histoire de NWO. Si vous êtes vraiment motivé, pourquoi vous ne viendrez pas dans mon coin pour la prendre Brown? J'enverrai un gros message à vos anciens amis de Mutiny. Ah là. On recrute encore des gens. On recrute Shotzi et... Ah là, ça serait nickel. Oh oui. Lokofi et Shotzi.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Paris, France, weighing in at 237 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, Chris.
He's not just emulating the New World Order, he's declaring war on Mutiny with Joe Coffey and Shotzi by his side. All proudly NWO.
Any enemy of Mutiny is a friend of mine, Corey, and he is clearly rallying powerful allies.
Dun. Salut à tous ceux qui viennent sur le live. N'hésitez pas à commenter, à vous abonner si c'est pas déjà fait. Et puis passez un bon moment avec moi. Et voilà.
This dude is one of the most impressive young superstars we've seen.
Braun Breaker on a meteoric rise in WWE.
And his opponent from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, Braun Breaker.
A modern-day genetic freak who hits and moves like no one else.
Braun has so much speed, so much power, he can shift the ring with just a single move.
Breaker moves like a bullet train, a one-man wrecking crew.
Already titles to his name in NXT and on the main roster. No telling what this kid can do. A young man who eats, sleeps, and breathes success.
Think about this. Braun Breaker won the NXT Championship only a few months into his tenure at NXT. And then he goes on to win the Intercontinental title only a few months into his tenure on the main roster.
Well, right now is the time for Braun to do what badasses do best. This isn't just another match. The new NWO needs to show they can stand up to Mutiny's challenge.
Exactly, Corey. And with Mutiny members like Joe Coffey and Shotzi now donning NWO colors, this fight isn't just pivotal, it's personal.
And our personal feelings aside, I'm sure Mutiny wants to squash this new faction before they can prove the NWO can be major players too. Cuts the attack off.
Connects the fist to the face. Great counter.
Straight impact on the throat. Goes into the corner.
Tu veux. Ah, tu veux sentir la corde à linge.
He's not looking to put him away. And pops the shoulder up.
Got to do more to get the fall.
Big punch finds its mark. Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal forearm. He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad. Don't say that too loud, Saxon. You might get caught.
Into a flapjack. Impressive.
Constant pressure being kept on Braun.
Every form of offense Breaker attempts is being neutralized.
Suplex.
Chess match of counters and reversals happening here.
And he had Braun's number there. From way up, big double axe handle.
German suplex, but that's not all. Going in for the win here, but the ref isn't even paying attention. Never mind.
Allez l'arbitre, dépêche-toi, dépêche-toi.
Not a whole lot of luster behind that kick out. Huge Frankensteiner.
Oh, this could be over.
He's able to beat a 2 count.
He's still got more left in the tank.
Oh, an axe handle.
The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his side. Breaker's on the edge of defeat. Can he respond?
Braun fires back. Boom! Good defense from him.
Now is not the time to wallow in disbelief. Pressure must be kept on.
It retaliates with a counter. Clothesline.
slip away from that. Up and over. He's still
Allez, debout.
Punishment is incoming. From the apron. A gnarly landing. That's why you can't get caught up in the heat of the moment. An all-around bad decision. And now we're getting an up-close and personal view of this fight.
Slides back into the ring.
Bruising attack to the stomach.
No.
Putting each other to the test.
The fight is on, and it's furious.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe. This is a war of attrition with neither superstar to be the one who surrenders. Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
Impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what. And now these two just pouring on each other.
Allez, rentre chez toi, One Breaker.
But not on this occasion. Might be time to think outside the box. And just got answered with a suplex.
Aïe, 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 aïe.
Brought this to a close.
Shoulders down.
Allez, je reviens du coup.
This isn't just another match. The newly formed NWO needs to show they can stand up to Mutiny's challenge. Exactly, Corey. And with Mutiny members like Joe Coffey and Shotzi now donning NWO colors, this fight isn't just pivotal, it's personal.
And our personal feelings aside, I'm sure Mutiny wants to squash this new faction before they can prove the NWO can be major players too.
Sent to the corner. Uncorked a big punch.
Reversal from Raw.
A complete stalemate of reversals here. Neither one giving an inch. We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar gaining a foothold.
And he goes crashing to the outside. Not sure if he should waste all his time around.
To the gut. Ooh,
Ooh, he fends that off. And wait a minute. What's the manager doing under the apron?
Come on now. What is this manager bringing out? You should revoke his license for this.
Allez.
The referee clearing that weapon out of the ring.
Direct takedown. Got the shoulders down.
Turns it around and the shoulders are down. And what's this?
Why did you do that? What's going on? All the way up. The cross.
He goes for the quick take.
Allez, il est tombé.
I really thought he was going to get a shoulder up at one. Ooh. Look at this raw power. Oh, what a punch.
Had it scouted. Now can capitalize. Knee strike.
Lights out. Does the official not see him removing the turnbuckle pad? Keep your voice down. Big forearm.
Finds a counter for Breaker.
Kick to the gut. Cover. Shoulders are down.
Allez, l'arbitre. L'arbitre, compte là, l'arbitre.
Early kick out. Referee right on top of the action.
A little closer to getting the pinfall there, but this is still anybody's fight.
The wear and tear of this match is clearly starting to get to him.
We're reaching that point where one more big maneuver could change the whole match.
Boom! Return fire with the headbutt.
These two have learned each other so well.
Got them off off their feet here.
Dropped right on their face.
So ruthless.
He's headed up high.
Soaring.
Oh, look at the power.
Oh, incoming. Senton from
Oh lo 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 lo.
He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad. Don't say that too loud, Saxon. You might get caught.
A reversal. He saw that coming.
Reste.
Get free tickets to the gun show.
Kick to the back.
The intense look in the eyes as he calculates his next strike. Launching. Good Lord. Taking flight. Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
And taking aim right at the midsection with this offense. Wait, singles match.
Here is your winner, Chris.
After that victory, it seems clear this new NWO is poised to be a major player in the fight against Mutiny.
Absolutely, Cole. They're taking over. The New World Order is here. And they're not just here to participate. They're here to dominate.
Est-ce que c'est pas un plan pour se rapprocher de nous et nous faire partir?
NWO for life, baby. And boss, before you say anything, you should know I'm already putting together a crew to help the Black and White take out Mutiny and rest of the WWE. So far, it's me, and that's it. But you gotta start somewhere.
Right. Look, just slow down.
I can't slow down. I'm all in. SmackDown is gonna get smacked. Raw is gonna get cooked. They won't even be able to call it Raw anymore. They'll have to call it extra well done, even though it won't be well done at all when we're through with them. NWO!
Quiet, Truth. Listen, this whole NWO thing, it's complicated.
No, it's not. That's the beauty of it. I don't know if you've noticed, but there are a lot of superstars here who are 3 corners short of a squared circle. If you get my drift, they're very easily fooled. That's why we need this. It's totally real, and it's awesome. Watch. NWO Sneak Attack.
Oh, je dois les taper, je crois. Pourquoi je dois les taper? C'est pas possible. Commencez. Ah oui, ah oui. Sur la 200 retrouve, ah oui. Eh oui, on a gagné. Allez, hop. Je sais pas pourquoi on les a contrôlés, mais au moins on a gagné. Venez me faire attaquer par deux amateurs de la NWO. Ce chaos, ça nous déchire comment? Comme Triple H et la direction refusent visiblement d'agir, j'appelle tous les supporters de Raw et SmackDown à s'unir pour y mettre un terme. Tous ensemble. On dirait que quelqu'un s'est pris une raclée monumentale. Je ne m'éclate pas. Franchement, à SmackDown, il est peut-être temps que j'embrasse un New World Order. NWO. Allez, un trou.
That felt amazing. Now everyone knows the NWO is back.
It's not. Truth, you need to listen to me.
Good idea. You be the boss, and I'll be the enforcer and go find some more WWE superstars to beat up under the banner of the NWO.
No, don't do that.
Okay. Then you be the boss, and I'll be the idea man. Here's my first one. NWO pay-per-view. Location? The moon. All we need is a rocket. How hard do you think it'll be to take over NASA?
Listen to the words I am saying. This whole NWO thing is fake. I made it up. I'm just trying to destabilize Mutiny, that's all. None of this is real.
It's not real? It feels real to me. It's not, though. Okay, I understand. It's not real, because we still need to dream it into reality. And we will, because it's out with the old and in with the new world order. You are inspiring.
And you are exhausting.
Allez, allez. Et retrouve, calme-toi, mon gars. Calme-toi. Ah, Madame Pierce, allez. Qu'est-ce qu'il veut nous dire?
I thought you said you had this under control.
I do. It's just our truth that's the problem. And then I had to back him up or it would have blown my cover.
Well, we wouldn't want that. It'd be a real shame if I only had one massive insurrection to deal with. Now I'm losing superstars to 2 factions.
This is on me. I didn't expect it to work this fast. Impressive if you think about it. But I'll fix it. Don't worry. I know how to clean up my messes.
You need to end it. Now.
How about I end it next week? We've got some momentum. And I might have already paid for some things to make this NWO movement seem legit. Including a non-refundable deposit on an arena. Throwback set and all.
Fine. But only because Orton and Gunther are looking for payback. And Mutiny too. So at whatever NWO show you're apparently putting on, you're gonna host an inter-brand fatal 4-way. Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and your fake New World Order.
It'll be a night to remember.
Just make sure when it's over, your NWO is forgotten.
Ça va être tout le match. On va te... Non, Fatal 4-Way interdivision annoncé pour l'événement organisé par Chris et NWO. Il opposera des membres de Raw, SmackDown, NXT et NWO dans une lutte épique, un rendez-vous à ne pas manquer. Nous avons notre meilleur catcheur pour nous représenter. Finn Balor. Il y a 2 nouvelles recrues derrière NWO dans mon coin qui pensent le contraire. Ouais, gros.
And here's the NWO contingent hoping for a
Vaccine de prix. Action. R-Truth. Et moi.
Is a fatal 4-way Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring, Chris, R-Truth, Maxine Dupree, and Axiom.
The NWO.
Alors, du coup, il y aura quand même Finn Balor et Oliver Tyranny Gunther, du coup. We understand, it talks to me. It talks to me.
Has seen and done everything there is to do in this business.
First, from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 295 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Ok, qui d'autre? Là, ça sera le dernier match de ce live. Après, on arrêtera un peu. J'ai fait 2 heures de live en gros parce que ça a coupé. Puis voilà. Ok.
Representing Imperium from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds, Gunther!
So
Alors, avec Monday, non? Bon.
Finn Balor is here.
And it's time for the WWE Universe to face their judgment.
And representing the Judgment Day from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland.
Ah, ça va être un catcheur. Ah, je croyais que c'était...
Each of these four has something to prove in tonight's special sold-out event. After NWA's bold return, set this whole powder keg off.
Right, Saxon, they came out swinging, but the ripples from that strike have put everyone on edge. Now it's about who can assert their dominance in this chaos on NWO's temporary home turf.
And with tensions this high, each superstar in the ring is not only fighting for victory, but also fighting to redefine the future of WWE.
Counters and counters, each superstar looking dialed in. It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just gotta talk to another person to make a statement.
Trying to find a way out, using his power to escape. Gets out of the way of that one. Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal form.
Oh, great wherewithal. And did you hear the impact of that?
Drops the hammer.
And here's a cover.
This could be over sooner than we thought.
He's in a bad way, but still has something left in the tank. Sent flying. That just reverberated throughout the entire building. Talk about making a statement.
Able to turn it into a cover of their own. Power in and one. Still in it.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy. Alabama slam. I do not see this match going on much longer with too many more moves like that.
Looking to end this. The schoolboy reverses the pin. Shoulders down. Broken. Now we have Orton.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
Precarious position for both superstars. Oh, gosh. Oh, my goodness.
The apron can do some serious damage. It might be worth it.
Crashing to the floor. Torque on the back. Looking to get out of this, and yes, able to slip out of the hold. Right to the kidneys from behind. Uh-oh. What an elbow drop. Ooh, stiff punch. And Gunther starting to really feel the weight of tear on his back.
Kind of lucky to only be this banged up in a lengthy fatal four-way match.
Being set up in the corner for something.
Randy with a counter.
Several reversals. Neither superstar able to penetrate their opponent's defense. What a display with counters on both sides.
Gets out of the way. What's going to happen now? Gets lifted into position.
Face first.
And the count stops short of 2.
He's still got life in this matchup. He wastes no time to the attack.
He connects with a counter.
No way. Astounding power.
End of days.
That could end the Viper's night.
Then now to Finn Balor.
Oh! The ring general
Answers back on Orton. Back to Finn Balor.
High level ability being shown with each of these counters. Dangerous intentions in mind here, gentlemen. Targets the gut to end the offense.
Solid contact from the Viper.
Going for sliced bread. Oh, countered with power slam.
Not a good spot to be in.
Préparez votre civière. Ce n'est pas faire de match.
This match is reaching a tipping point, and Gunther can feel it. Rear naked choke. All the force and pressure of this hold being focused in on the couldn't take it anymore. Has to tap.
Here is your winner, Gunther!
Tonight was a revelation, but let me be clear, it was not a revolution. The so-called NWO revival? Well, the truth is that it was nothing more than a hoax. I stand with Team Raw and SmackDown. Always have, always will. I never meant to target our own Raw and SmackDown talent. But it seems I underestimated just how easily swayed you all were. It's no wonder why Mutiny has been so successful. You need to be smarter. To everyone who thought they were part of something new, understand this. It was all a strategic ploy. The point? To reveal the weak spots in Mutiny's armor, to sort out the tough from the talkers. And guess what? It worked. They broke ranks as soon as they saw a shiny new toy. But now, my WWE friends, it's time to band together. Raw, SmackDown, NXT, whatever's left of it. We all stand against Mutiny. We're not just prepared, we are united, and together we're unstoppable. Mutiny! You're in our sights, and we're coming for you. And our truth, my loyal soldier, listen up. The NWO adventure? It was a blast, but that chapter's over. We need to lace up for the real fight, the one right ahead of us.
I have to hand it to you. Reviving the NWO to draw out the weak links from Mutiny was genius. You really turned the tables on them.
And maybe found myself a disciple in our truth.
He was a wild card, but he helped make it believable. I don't think he would have managed to pry so many members of Mutiny loose otherwise. Their ranks are pretty solid.
Not as solid as they thought. We exposed some serious cracks.
That's true. And I gotta say, the way you played both sides was impressive. Could be a trick we keep up our sleeves.
Absolutely. With the chaos we've created, they won't know who to trust.
We should talk about what's next. I spoke to the GMs, and you're going to defend your Unity titles at WWE Payback.
Mutiny maneuvered their way into a title match?
No, you'll actually be facing Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins.
Might be nice to take a break from battling Mutiny.
Exactly. And since you're facing a team from our side, there's no chance of the titles going back to NXT.
We don't plan on losing either way.
Even though they're not directly involved in the match, I still think Mutiny might try to interfere. And since we all know that Hunter and the board won't do anything about it, I'll be in your corner to watch your backs. Deal?
Sounds good to me.
Amidst all this NXT Mutiny chaos, there's one thing.
Don't get us wrong. We are Team WWE all the way. We support anyone who's fighting the good fight. But two of our teammates have something we want. The Unity Tag Team Championships. And now, we've been given the opportunity.
And who better to hold the Unity titles than an actual wedded couple? That's real unity. Unlike the current champions whose bond is that they grew up together. I grew up with a lot of weirdos. Doesn't mean they'd make a good tag team partner.
But don't worry, after we relieve you of your titles, all will be well in the world. You can get back to focusing on Mutiny, and everyone can rest easy that the Unity titles are still safe and sound with Team WWE.
One last thing. CM Punk, we hear you're gonna be in the champ's corner. We don't need anyone in ours, since we have each other.
But don't try any funny business out there, okay? Or we'll send you right back to the hospital.
Keep those belts nice and warm, champs. We're coming for you.
And here they are, the Unity Champions, joined by their mentor, CM Punk.
I don't think calling CM Punk a mentor goes far enough. He's really been a guide, a guru, and a friend to these two.
Well, you're not wrong, Saxton. I was skeptical of how valuable the influence of a guy like Punk could be, but you can't argue with the results.
These two have put Mutiny on pause, and Becky and Seth are on high alert. And here are the challengers, Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins.
A mixed-gender tag title and a husband and wife tag team? It's easy to feel like these Unity titles were made for Seth and Becky.
Unfortunately, they forgot to put them on their wedding registry, so they're going to have to earn them in the ring, just like everyone else.
The Mr. and Mrs. look to make these belts his and hers right here.
The following contest is a intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the team of Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch, and their opponents, Chris and Kathy.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. This Unity title match is the reason the championships were created. For the best in WWE competing in the same ring.
The key phrase there is best in WWE, Cole. Whoever wins this match, the Unity Championships are out of Mutiny's hands.
You got that right, Corey. This is an all WWE title match, and I am here for it. Big move followed up with a pin attempt. Not quite.
Boom!
Good night.
Good grief.
He's able to counter that.
Oh, right to the spine with the knee.
That was vicious. Anticipated that.
Lands the elbow.
Down the line with the schoolboy. Shoulders are down.
The champ with the cover. The challenger kicks out after one.
Premature to try to end things now. Oh, vicious running knee lift.
The challenger really taking it on the chin here.
Yeah, and he's got to think about making that tag sooner. This could get worse.
What a counter.
Ooh, that's how you dominate your opponent. Trying to put the champ out of sort, maybe even discombobulate them.
This is a unique application of a hammerlock.
This arm breaker. Ooh. Our official got caught in the line of fire.
Ooh, brutal forearm.
Ooh, wow.
Lights out.
She countered that into her own offense.
The man connects.
What now?
Oh, yikes. A stomp to the guts.
Uh-oh. Ooh, fought back with an elbow right to the jaw. Drives a foot into the stomach. Becky moves out of the way. Someone call a dentist.
Boom. It's okay. They weren't that pretty anyway.
And Becky's confidence looked rocked after that. Ooh. Hot right in the stomach creates the separation.
Caught with a punch. Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal forearm.
And she heads out to the floor. Obviously was in need of a breather. Getting her set up for something in the corner. Double underhook.
Sit out, slam into an armbar.
Trying to break out of this grip and is able to do it. Escapes the hold before irreparable damage is done. Challenger looking fairly run down at this stage.
After that, maybe it's time to tag out for a second. She's still got a lot of stamina left.
She got the tag.
Springboard, but nobody home. Oh, vicious running knee lift. Sidekick. That's going to hurt. Kick to the stomach puts an end to that.
To the top. New champ. Kicks out of the pinfall attempt.
Getting that shoulder up seemed to be pretty easy.
Straight into the pin. And easily stops the ref's count.
Close call, but not enough yet.
He gets the tag, and here we go. The complexion of this match is about to change.
This is a situation you want to avoid.
Oh, man. And she just avoided some serious...
Lynch. Suplex roll through into the armbar submission. Disarmer is cinched. Submission locked in. She's holding on with everything she's got, but can her body hold? That's one way out of the disarmer.
Intercepted by the man.
Perched on the shoulders. Feast your eyes.
Did the champ just finish the job?
Looking to break or snap something here. And we have new tag team champions.
This Unity title match is the reason the championships were created. For the best in WWE competing in the same ring.
The key phrase there is best in WWE, Cole. Whoever wins this match, the Unity Championships are out of Mutiny's hands.
You got that right, Corey. This is an all WWE title match, and I am here for it.
There it is. Boom, nice.
Going up, uh-oh. Throwing down punches and counters out.
Oh, what a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent. And now placed in the corner.
Hit hard and straight into the pin.
Keeps his title match going with the shoulder up before two.
This one isn't going to be ended quite so easily.
Turn it around with a reversal.
Kick to the gut. Hooked up.
You know what here, Corey?
The colossal clock.
Needs to escape and does. Gets free from that painful hold.
Rolling elbow.
Woo-wee. Damage starting to affect the challenger.
Clothesline in the corner.
And an elbow for good measure. Spine buster. Check out this power all the way up.
Check your face after that one. Oh, knee.
Lights out.
Bang. He finds a counter. Places him in the corner.
Oh, just floating through the air.
Seth retaliates.
Denied via a wicked punch to the stomach.
What a punch! The challenger's in a bad way.
You really can't do this all on your own. That's what your teammate is doing. Pedigree!
And right into the pin. Uh-oh. 2 count. A kick out at the last possible moment.
He's looking to do whatever it takes to survive.
Brutal knee strike.
And look at this now. Yes, applying the submission hold. Arm trapped in a... Fujiwara. Oh, a nice way to get out.
Overhead suplex. Oh, my goodness. The champion sending a message. There's no mercy here. Being placed in the corner here.
In the corner. And an elbow for good measure.
Double axe handle. He's climbing to the top.
Perched up top. Oh, my goodness.
Ooh.
Just like that, she turned it around. And that holds Becky back.
Trading counters here. Clothesline.
Counters. Running knee lift. Tag made.
Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal form. German suplex. But that's not all.
And a real quick lariat. What a combination.
Oh, man.
And he gets directed into the corner.
Ouch.
Stop! Right across the spine. Uh-oh. We're gonna see it.
Stop.
The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
Looking for the pin. Not so fast. Seth Rollins gonna put his opponent away. Boom! Ripcord knee.
There Tom's legs are locked up. You better believe it is. Lucky 13 is locked in. This thing's over.
Oh, look at this.
Trying to turn it around. How impressive is that? Thanks for coming. The end of days. The champ delivering when it counts.
There's two. They just got the shoulder up.
It was almost just lights out on their championship dreams. Let's see if that kick out was a spark from the top.
Painful, high risk. What a touch.
Coming in off the tag. Tag made. Vicious double axe handle. A heavy double axe handle.
Running knee lift.
Pin. Tighter in the balance.
Retains. No. Challenger kicks out.
Obviously still has some fight left.
Catches the kick.
One answer after another. Neither competitor giving an inch. Stalking here. Could be a prelude to something big. Oof.
Fatigue is setting in for the challenger.
Swing shot. Spinning crossbody. Great rotation. What a display of fearlessness we just witnessed. That's the kind of attitude you need to take yourself to the next level.
Tossed back into the ring. She's looking to go top rope here. She puts an end to the pin attack. I wonder why.
Last second knee to the face there. And Seth is finally able to mount some resistance with that.
This might be the moment he was waiting for. His comeback could start here.
Counter after counter. Two shots out. Man, perfect. We're going to shut this down.
She kicks out with force.
She just won't stay down.
Oh, look at this combination of strikes.
Strikes.
Shoulders down to retain.
And the champs retain.
Here are your winners, and still the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, Chris and Kathy.
They've done it. A well-deserved victory against tough competition.
And it's more than a win. This match is a reminder of what everyone is fighting for.